everyone, Mamut here. So today we are going to do the review of the Auxilia Palatina Tier 8 Roman Spearman Premium Unit. If you guys watched my review of the Triari last week, you are going to find quite a bit of similarities between this review and what I said about the Triari, the Tier 7 premium counterpart of this guy. To the point where this review is going to end up being more of comparison between the Auxilia and the Triari than anything else really. Once again, their abilities are the same as the rest of any other spearman units: heavy thrust, phalanx formation, and their special ability is heavy pilus, contrary to the Roman Invicta that you have on the Triari. Like, the best use I have found for the heavy pilot while playing spearman is when you are in a phalanx formation and the enemy unit is trying to is running away from you. He doesn't want to engage on your phalanx formation, so he's turning his back to you, or is doing the correct move of trying to flank you, so he's going to start doing flanking maneuvers and show the side of the armor to you guys. Basically, just turn them in pork on the skewer, right there in the spot. You do an amazing amount of damage when doing that. When they turn your back to you or they give your side, just send that heavy pilus and the amount of damage you can do is really good. Like, just exactly like the Triari, the Auxilia Palatina by themselves are quite a good unit depending on your tastes. If you enjoy the Carthaginian spearmen with their more heavy and robust feeling they give you, I think you are going to enjoy these units. And the heavy feeling that I'm talking about, you guys can see on all this engagement that I'm doing here. Like, they are able to take quite a bit of punishment while still giving damage to the enemy. Contrary to the Greek spearmen, even more with Miltiades, you have less mobility, a lot less mobility, even more when you use Miltiades. But again, it's the two counterparts. Do you want more heavy armor and slower, and you are a slower unit, but you are able to do this type of engagement and keep pumping damage? Or you want to have the less armor the Greeks have, but the extra speed where you can do engagements in, let's say, in better positions? Is a bit you need to make your account and see what is more favorable for you and your playstyle. For me personally, I enjoy this type of playstyle where I'm right at that spot. I'm doing the defense. I'm holding the line there. I'm keeping pumping damage while my team is trying to support me, attacking the flanks or going in the back of the units, and I keep holding on the spots. Again, the example was like this engagement here. I alone killed 3 guys. I got these spearmen, partially the war dogs, and these that should be around here still alive normally. Okay, this guy over here with his heavy Roman legionaries. So again, you guys need to see what to enjoy more: less defense, more mobility, or more defense, less mobility. Is a bit the difference between these two units and what you want to try to get. Now, the only thing that I also want to bring you guys to the attention with the example I gave about the Carthaginian spearmen is that the Roman spearmen, both the Triari and both the Auxilia Palatina, don't have so much rotation, while for example you have your phalanx formation and you want to rotate from one side to the other. The Romans are like the Greeks on that point, and when you start moving backwards with your phalanx formation, again they are not as fast as the Carthaginian spearmen. Again, they are much closer to what, not much closer, they are basically exactly what the Greek units, the Greek units are. So like just like the Triari, when you are getting the Auxilia Palatina together with Germanicus and its skills, especially with Vengeance, more the fact that you can perform a phalanx formation, you become a force to be reckoned on the battlefield, and people cannot simply ignore you or try to go as you are any other unit, because they are going to pay an heavy price. If you do even like this type of engagements that I'm literally showing you guys here on this review, and even on the last review with the Triari, when you have Vengeance and people don't try to flank you and all the time are just trying to face check you, is a big mistake. Like, people need to understand, like, when you are facing a spearman unit, you cannot do a face check on them, any spearman unit. But when you try to do a face check with Romans and Vengeance on, good luck on the battlefield. So now the next situation is, I end up looking at the Auxilia Palatina and to the Triari, and my question is, should I buy any of them? Should I buy both of them or just one? If I buy only one, which one I should buy? Okay, after all, my mathematics are a bit on the wrong side. After all, it's 3 questions, not one. So, before I try to respond these 3 questions, let me say the next thing. I did enjoy both of the units. Both the Auxilia, both the Palatina, I enjoy both of them. I think that the 2 units have a good performance and are not a waste of your money for what the units themselves are trying to accomplish and do on battlefield. Okay? So, saying that, let me try to respond to the 3 questions I end up putting forward. Now, with all of what I said before, let's go with the first question. Should you buy any of them? Like, if you do not enjoy spearman units and their playstyle, forget. Both of these units are not bringing anything to the table that is going to change your mind about playing with spearman units. If you enjoy or at least you do not mind playing with spearmans, taking into account everything I said before, see the footage that I'm showing you guys of the Auxilia Palatina, even the footage that I show you guys with the Triari review, and make your decision. There isn't much more I can tell you guys on that spot. Should you buy both of them or just one? Now, to be totally honest, this is the question where my brain has been losing most of its time. It may not look like on the response I'm going to give you guys, because this is just going to be 1-2 minutes response, but it was where I stopped most of the time, where I have been thinking, should we buy both units or should we just buy one? And basically the most concrete response I can give you guys is the follow. Like, there is nothing on these 2 units that make them distinct, or at least somewhat different from each other. Roma Invicta or Heavy Pile are the 2 big differences besides the tier level on these units. Did you enjoy the Triari and you want more, basically of the same poison? Sure, go for it. Get both of the units. It's not a bad sell that you have here. Do you have the financial capacity to buy these two guys and other premium units that you have your sights on? Sure, get both. Outside of this, it's up to you to make your decision. Like, and believe me, this is the spot again that I end up losing most of my time on what I should give you guys here. But besides what I told you guys right now, there isn't much more I can do. It's really up to you guys. Check out the information that I have give you, check the footage, listen to my opinion, read the review that I also put on Reddit if you guys want to read instead of just listening to this video. And make your decision about if you should buy one bolt or how you should do it. Now let's go to the next question. Should I buy just one unit, and if so, which one? This is totally on you guys. Honestly, they do not, again, they do not play all that different from each other. So it's really on you guys. Yes, there are some difference on the units. Like, there are some subtle difference between the Triari and these guys. Both how they behave on the terrain, more the fact that one has roaming Victor and the other has heavy pilot. So these two skills end up making the unit behavior a bit different how it goes in the terrain. Now, the two big differences I can give outside of that is the tier, like the first one was this one I said, and second one is the tier difference between them. Do you want the Triari and the tier 7 being a tier 7, or do you want the Auxilia Palatina and be a tier 8 unit? Because if you go with the Triari, you can face tier 6, it's a tier below you. Or you can also go against tier 8 units, a tier above you. With the Auxilia Palatina, you are on the top of the food chain. Like, you can never go anything against that is a tier above you, at least not in the way that the matchmaking is currently on this game. And the only thing you can face is another tier 8 units and tier 7 units. So do you want to be always on the top chain of the food with the Auxilia Palatina, or do you want to also be able to face tier 6 units with the Triari and get that superior feeling that you have with a well-played spearman unit when you are tier 7 against tier 6 units? This is one of the differences that I can give you. Another difference I can try to bring to the table, but this one is extremely relatively and also really depends a lot from what Create Assembly is going to do in the future, is about the rankeds. Is the rankeds going to keep staying tier 7? Are the rankeds going tier 8 or even tier 6 in the future? Like, no one can say that. I don't believe even the devs can say that themselves. If you are watching this review in the future when the rankings have already been fixated, see what rankings are at the moment on tier 7, tier 8. If you want to use the rankings as something of your choice to see what unit you should buy, take that in consideration. Are the rankings going to keep being tier 7 as they are now at this moment? Then the Triari perhaps are a better choice for you if you only want to buy one of them. Are the rankings at this moment tier 8 when you are watching this video? Then perhaps the Auxilia Palatina are a better choice for you. So basically, this is a bit of your choice and what you guys think. Okay guys, and to finish my review, I'm going to end with this situation over here. Basically, it's me myself redeeming a little bit with the last review with the Triari, where I engage here on this spot and I end up losing around 60 to 70% of my troops. So we have here exactly the same situation that happened here, but this time on these spots. Tier 8 on this case is tier 8 heavy Roman legionaries, the normal ones, not the premium ones. If you guys remember what I said before about shooting in the back with the heavy piles of the enemies while they are giving your back to you because they don't want to face check you, use the heavy piles on that situation with these units. And then one of the big mistakes I see a lot of times, playing doing against, like against any unit, but even more against spearman unit. Please never try to do that. Try to flank, get the unit by the flank. If you cannot, just run back, move away from this engagement. But yeah, this is just basically me trying to get back to what happened on the last video. So as you guys can see, this engagement was done much better than last one, and I only end up losing like 10% globally, 10% globally of my all of my units on that engagement. So yeah, outside of that, hope you guys have enjoyed the review. I hope this review has helped you guys about if you should buy or not this premium unit or even the Triari. Once again, I would like to say thank you very much to Create Assembly and to Wargaming for giving me these units for testing and to do a review under the official community contributor program. So thank you very much for that. That is why, because of that, I'm able to pump reviews of premium units like this out. Once again, I hope this review has helped you guys, and see you guys in next time. Bye bye.